And still on the 2024 Workers' Day in Uganda, East Africa, the President, Yoweri Museveni, today spoke about justice for workers in the country's labor market and how that can impact productivity. Let's take a listen.
Nyakana was saying that by the time he had my message, he no longer had 4 acres because the land had been fragmented because of indisciplined, visionless inheritance practices. Abantu nibagweta batire kibakuranze mu maiso. Obuguda bwona babutematemamo. That when he had my message, he no longer had 4 acres. He had only 1.2 acres. Therefore, out of my 7 enterprises, he only decided to do 2. A few dairy cows and eggs, hens for eggs. And because of that, he's now, after you remove costs, each month he makes a profit of 16 million. And in a year, he makes a profit of 180 million from 1 acre now. And he's employing 10 people permanent, 5 part-time. That is 15. So when I was sitting here, there, and hearing all the stories I was hearing, I decided to get my calculator. And I know that Uganda has got arable land of 40 million acres. Now, what Nyakana is doing is what I advised them to do: intensive agriculture. But there is extensive agriculture where you don't do the crops, the activities I recommended to them, but you do things like cotton, like avocado, biabasoga, sugarcane, like tobacco of the rugbaras, even the indigenous cattle, like the ones that I keep at Kisozi. Those are activities which you can only make money from if you do them on a big scale. You cannot do on 1 acre cotton and you get out of poverty. So those are in the category of extensive agriculture, which we also need. Because, for instance, maize is in extensive agriculture. So, Nyakana started with the two enterprises. Dairy, where he has got 8 cows now in the shed, fed by the grass he cuts and feeds them, and poultry. And he's employing 15 people. So I was saying, if the land, when I was sitting there listening to all the stories, I said, out of the 40 million acres of Uganda, which is arable, what if 20 million acres were used in the way we have recommended for the Nyakanas and others who have listened? Each acre creating 15 jobs. I made a calculator there. Would need 300 million jobs. You have more jobs than all the population of East Africa. So don't tell me about lack of jobs. Talk about lack of vision. Because the jobs are there. The jobs are there. You can hear from 1 acre, this individual is employing 10 people permanent. So suppose you had people operating using just half of the land area of Uganda, of the arable land area. You would create so many jobs. Countries which don't have jobs are countries which are poor. Uganda is not poor. The problem here is lack of vision. So this is point number one. So please, stop wasting my time with the job, lack of jobs. The jobs are there. What is lacking is vision.